Here's how you can dissolve your fears through lucid dreaming. Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another video, and today we are going to be talking about how you can dissolve your fears through lucid dreaming practice. Before we get started, yes, this is a sweater from my merch shop, as you guys know, but I also wanted to show you this one. If anyone has not seen it, we have t-shirts, sweaters, long sleeves with this on there, and like tons of other designs for dreaming gear. So if any of that interests you, make sure to check out the merch shop. You guys have heard me talk about a lot of things that lucid dreaming can do, such as reprogramming the brain to get rid of any fears, phobias, negative habits, thought patterns, addictions, belief systems, depression, anxiety, insomnia, or PTSD that we may have, and literally so much more. We can practice skills and wake up with improved skill. We can ask questions about our life that we don't currently know, and we can even find out our hidden talents, potentials, and so on. But something that I haven't really gone fully into on this channel is how we can dissolve fears through lucid dreaming, so I did want to touch on that today if there's anything that you're experiencing that you might want to work on. This could be just like a fear of the dark, fear of public speaking, a fear of heights, a fear of spiders, anything like that. Whatever your fear is, you can most likely work on it in the lucid dream. So definitely try it out, because it's worked with every single fear that I have tried or my clients have tried. Like literally, guys, it's so amazing. Please don't limit yourself. Literally any fear that you have or anything that you want to work on, please try it in the lucid dream. The reason why we're able to dissolve fears through lucid dreaming practice is because our brain cannot tell the difference between waking life, imagination, or dreams. So when you're lucid dreaming, your brain thinks it's actually happening. It doesn't think you're lucid dreaming, it thinks you're actually awake, experiencing what you're experiencing. And this is also why you shouldn't just like go around killing dream characters or anything, because it does have a psychological impact on your brain. So make sure that when you are in the lucid dream, you're actually doing something productive or something that you wouldn't mind be etched in your brain forever. So I wanted to kind of break down how dissolving fears works in the dream, and then please definitely leave your experiences down in the comments if you do experience this or you do play with this in your lucid dream. So your brain expects you not to willingly interact with your fear, right? But if you're in the lucid dream, you know that you're in a safe state. You know that if you're playing around with heights or something in the lucid dream and you fall, you're not actually going to die or get hurt because it's a lucid dream. So you know that you're safe, but your dream or your brain thinks that you're actually awake during the experience. So say that you wanted to practice like public speaking or something. Say that you go on stage in your dream and you manifest 1 million people in the crowd. It's not really scary to you because you know that it's a dream and you created that situation, but you're able to practice talking in front of people, singing in front of people, or even doing like comedic skits or something if you want to be a comedian. I mean, whatever you decide to do on stage. If you have a fear of public speaking anyways, this is just one specific situation, your brain thinks it's actually happening, so it's going to rewire your brain to be less scared of that the next time you do it, because to your brain, you're actually gaining experience doing it. You're actually learning and getting more used to it. As we know, the brain cannot stay in a constant state of anxiety, so the more that you practice this in the lucid dream, the more comfortable you'll feel with it when you try it when you have woken up. This is also called exposure therapy, and it basically means that the more you are exposed to your fear, the less anxious you'll feel about it the next time that you experience it. And again, your brain is actually working and actually learning in the lucid dream, and so it will have an impact on you when you wake up. And this is absolutely true. I do this all the time. Say that you just have like a fear of spiders or something. In the lucid dream, you'll find a spider or you'll manifest a spider and you're gonna pick it up, okay? And try. Again, you're not going to be scared because you know that it is a dream. But as soon as you pick up the spider and you don't freak out and your brain sees that happening, it says, oh, I thought we were scared of spiders. It seems like you willingly interacted with the spider, so I'm going to go ahead and rewire the brain to be less scared of spiders now. And now when you wake up and the more you practice this, your fear is going to be drastically decreased. Say that you have a fear of driving. I actually learned how to drive mostly from the lucid dream state, believe it or not. I was really anxious about it in waking life. It made me really uncomfortable, and so I would always practice in the lucid dream. And of course, I've driven in waking life before this, so I knew exactly what it felt like to be in the driver's seat of a vehicle. So when I did that in the lucid dream, it felt very, very, very real. I even had a driving instructor in my lucid dream talking me through it, and it truly felt like I was driving down the road. And then when I decided to do it in waking life, not only was I a lot more comfortable with it, but I feel like I did it a million times. That's why it's so powerful, is because your brain actually sees what you do in the lucid dream as real. So you're going to feel a lot more comfortable with it when you do it when you're awake. Say you're scared of the dark or something, so you see a dark corner or something in the lucid dream and you go towards it. You know that whatever happens, it's not going to hurt you because you are aware that it is a dream, but your brain is not. So not only will you be able to willingly interact with the darkness, but next time you are in a dark place in waking life, your brain already associates it with being safe because it was real to your brain when it did in the lucid dream and it seemed to be safe, right? And so it's going to assume the same thing the next time you do it in waking life. I hope that makes sense to you. Even if you want to practice cooking, even if you want to practice songwriting, like whatever it is, it would be impossible for me to cover everything, but whatever you want to get better at or be able to interact with more comfortably in your waking life, definitely do it in the lucid dream, because it's not just dreaming, it's literally a practice ground for you to get used to it and feel more comfortable, so the next time you do it in waking life, it's executed more properly and with more comfort and ease. This also goes for if you're scared of success in your waking life. Go into the lucid dream, manifest a whole scenario where you're succeeding at exactly what you want to succeed at in waking life, and your brain will start to rewire itself knowing that now it is possible to succeed at that, because to your brain, the lucid dream was a real experience, and technically it sees you as already succeeded in whatever you choose to do. Again, there's so many things that I could cover on this, so many fears that I can go into, but I'm sure you get the idea of how it works psychologically and how big of an impact it does have on our waking lives. Definitely let me know what your fears are or what you're wanting to work on in the comments, and if you have any questions, and please let me know if you try this in the lucid dream and your results afterwards. And there are lots of psychological studies on this, by the way, as well, so I definitely recommend looking into that, because not only does it confirm that it is a real thing that is being studied, but it gets you hyped to know that you're not stuck with anything that is burdening you or your life. We can really work on all of this through lucid dreaming, and I want you guys to know that you are so powerful and you truly can overcome or become anything that you want to. If any of you are wanting to learn how to lucid dream in 30 days or less, definitely make sure to check out my 40-part lucid dreaming video course. You can use the code HALF-OFF with no spaces for 50% off, and you'll also get a free one-on-one session with me. I'll be emailing you meditations that I've created and everything that you need, and we'll be able to work one-on-one together. So if that interests you, definitely make sure to check out the link in the description. Definitely make sure to check out the merch once again if you want to rock some sweet dreaming gear. And yes, this is a huge sweater. I love really big baggy sweaters. They're just comfortable for me. But anyways, just check it out if that interests you. Alright guys, that is all for today. Thank you so much for joining, and as always, I'm sending you endless love and endless lucidity.